All right, markets have just closed here on the 16th of July. It's Monday. It was a somewhat of a mixed day. We had cotton down most of the day. It closed down, but it was firming up from its lower levels. The grain market was kind of mixed. Soybeans leading the way, had a pretty decent bounce today. And I don't know that we had a lot of news, outside news, to affect this market. But let's take a look at cotton, soybeans, corn, and wheat, and I'll give you kind of my outlook on something as far as have we turned the market, have we found the lows? I think we found the lows. Certainly think we found it in cotton. I think it's possible we found it in grain and oilseed too. But we'll look at that. Cotton down 8 at 87.76, a high of 88.29, a low of 87.23. I think that market with last week's crop report, the low that we had seen before, just under 82, probably now has been ratcheted up somewhere between 85, maybe even 86. I think that's now the area where we'll find support. As far as upside goes, we got over 89, and that could be where we stay, trading between, say, 85 and 89, spending most of our time there. But here's a fact. It's true of cotton. It's true of grain and oilseed. This trade, there will be a new trade agreement with China. And when that happens, and I don't know when, we will see this market lift off because a great deal has been lost in these markets due to the crops, the trade sanctions, and a great deal will be gained back when those trade sanctions are lifted. So let's go to soybeans. November soybeans up 11 3/4 at 8.46, a high of 8.54 and a half, a low of 8.26 and a quarter. I think that the soybean market maybe has seen its low at 8.25 area, a little higher. We might revisit it, but I think that that is now where support is until we finally get these sanctions out of the way, and then you're easily going to see a dollar rally in soybeans. When will this happen? I think no matter which market you're talking about of these agricultural markets, I think this thing's going to be settled before we see harvest really hit full swing in the Midwest. I think it's got to happen then. It's got to happen before the election in November. I think they're going to work it out before then, but I don't know whether it's tomorrow or a month from now or 2 months from now. But I think you've got that time frame that you expect it to happen by then. Corn, December corn up a half cent at 3.55 and a quarter, a high of 3.59 and a quarter, a low of 3.52 and a quarter. It looks like the corn market that closed today at 3.55 and a quarter, maybe in the 3.45 to 3.50 level. We're going to now find support. September wheat down 8 at 4.89, a high of 4.98 and a half, a low of 4.86 and 3/4. It could be that market finds its support down toward the 4.70 level now. Outside markets, big down day for crude oil, down 2.90 a barrel. That's a big move. Dollar down 23. Gold is down $1 an ounce. Silver is unchanged. Looking at the Dow Jones, not much going on, up 16 on the day. So that is it. We will have our crop progress report coming out at 3 o'clock Central Time today. We'll report on that tomorrow morning. Have a good evening. We will talk to you later.